Hey, I love that. I love that. Ready to love Miami. Ready to love Miami. It's called Yours, Mines, and Ours. Why I got you waiting. This is season 2, episode 9. I'm going to bring in Prissy. She was here. What happened? Okay, let me see something. She kicked back out. She was in the waiting room and it kicked back out. Prissy, come out. Come on out and come back in, honey. Come on out and come back in. So we're talking about ready to love, yours, mine's, and ours. How is your weekend? Your weekend is about to start. Prissy, I'm gonna need for you to go back out and come back in. Okay, because you kicked yourself out of the broadcast. She's working on new equipment, so we might have a little bit of technical difficulties. Okay, so I'm gonna get okay. Here she go. Okay, girl, got you in here. Let me pull this down. So this ready to love. Pull this down just a little bit. You got
I
it.
got it. I
You,
hear an echo.
you hear echo?
Yes.
Okay, let me turn you down. Well, you already down. Well, I don't hear it on my end, so we can keep on going because I don't hear it on my end. So we can
Uh,
just talk. You might have another window open. Another window open.
Now I have Best Live Screaming app. That's the one on now, right?
Yeah, you don't have nothing else open.
Well,
YouTube.
yeah. Hold on. Hello.
Okay, you in here.
All right.
Okay, okay, you sound better. Okay. So
Yes.
girl, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
It's been a minute because Ready to Love had to wait for it to come on back, and I done got you back in here. You done love the show so much, you agreed to do it again with me. Okay, the baby sleep, so we doing it in the on when school start back up for me. We're gonna be doing it on Fridays because that's my day off on schools, and that's the only time I can do it at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So right now until school start, we're going to do it on Thursdays or Fridays, one or the other. But y'all, let's get right into it. Yours, mine, and ours. Join the conversation, people. What I need for you to do, I need you to hit that thumbs up, hit that like button when you come in the room. If you subscribe and you're not subscribed, I need for you to subscribe to the show, honey. I need for you to subscribe to the show, and you know, because I've been getting new subscribers left and right, and I am so happy about that. Okay, so let's get right into it. Yours, mine's season 2, episode 9. Okay, Dominique is trying to find out who put her name in the bottom because her and Cherie was in the when it first on the first episode they was up for elimination, and Tommy didn't send neither one of them home. He gave them a second chance. So um Looney is out because she's going through the pandemic, but she don't have any symptoms at this time. So Tommy said one lady will be going home today. So Percy, what do you think about this episode?
well, when they said they was gonna do Sharice and Dominic, that makes their second time coming up, right?
Right.
Yeah. So neither one of them want to go. And Dominique was saying, "Well, I was in there the first time, so I shouldn't go." But this episode that I just watched, it looked like that a couple of the young ladies and men seemed to connect.
Right, right. In the beginning, right from the start. So Sharice is truly getting her time in, butting in, on Kayla connections, and she's nice about it, but she not giving the other women enough. Like if they already talking to the guy, she's pulling them away. She's trying too hard. You
Right.
understand? Because there's a way to pull them to the side. Let them finish talking to who they talking to, but she's trying to make sure that she's not in the bottom list this time. Okay, but April said she would need to keep an eye on Justice because he is very charming. Sharice is giving some snottish ways, you know, through it all. She's throwing her weight around, and it's not it's not what you do, it's how you do it. I feel like she is going to be bossy while she's there, and I don't think she'll make it to the end because if you look at the trailer, she's going to get in it with a couple of people because of her mouth. Now they said that Dominica mouth was loud. That she's loud. I really didn't see where she was loud, but Sharice is telling her that she's loud. You know, so and a man has even said that she's a little bit too loud. You know what I'm saying? He don't like loud women. Okay, so Sharika and Samson seem to have a connection. Sharika talks about her marriage. She started her life over. Her marriage ended 3 years ago. What is your thoughts on Sharika and Samson?
Um, I think this is the one I like. Sharika the one with the single one, single
Well,
mother.
all of them singles,
Well,
person.
when they were talking, and I think that's right, when they were talking, she stated that she liked him because he was interested in what she felt about her child, if this is the right couple.
Yeah, and her marriage ended 3 years ago. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, she likes a person that she feels like if a person can include her son, and if her
Mhm.
son she uses her son to pass the test of the man, then she would
Mhm.
go. But I felt like she got a little connection with Samson because of that.
Right, I
It might
agree.
not go all the way because this is the beginning, but so far it looked like her connection got into him because they look like they understand each other and the children's aspect of it all. So they might,
Right.
they might hit it off. We got a good little ways to find out.
Right. We got a long way to go because in the last season it was just a total of 10 couples period. Five
Hmm.
and five. So now this is how it normally is, and I think that was the reason because of that, because of the pandemic. Now that the pandemic to calm down,
Hmm.
some of the other when it first came on, they would do it on the resort, so they're doing things a little different. So, okay, April says she would need to keep an eye on Justice because he is very charming. Sharice is giving snottish ways throughout her and throwing her weight around. It's not what she does, but it's how,
How she
it's
does it.
how she's going about doing it, and she's being bossy, while she's there. Okay, so Justice don't seem to know what he wants. He don't date anyone until he's interested in them. So I mean, basically, you know, he's not gonna take things seriously because if he's not gonna date anyone, if he's not gonna mingle around, how they
Hmm.
gonna get to know him? You understand what I'm saying?
Right,
How
right.
is they gonna get to know him if he has that attitude?
He needs
You
to
know
interact.
exactly. So Sharice told Dominique to pipe it down. Her voice is too loud. What do you think about that?
In some ways, I think Cherise thought that Dominica might be a threat to her, but
Right.
that's what I'm pulling from that. But also, it's just that, like you said before, Cherise was trying too hard. And to me, I think she was rude, especially when she told, I think it was Shamika, to go find something else to do.
Mhm.
I'm like, really? Did you have to go there? And she's a little bold. And I get that she's trying to um, 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 socialize a little bit more, because in her first round she was in the bottom, and so she's trying to get out there. They had told her she need to get out there and mingle more, and she's doing it. But like you said, she's a little bossy and sometimes a little rude. I think she talking about D'Amica. D'Amica is loud. I think she's loud too now.
Right.
So
Right.
I don't
Right.
know who would find that very appealing, but somebody might. But as of right now, I think she's just a little too out there, a little too bossy. She's doing it too hard. She's trying to stay in there, but she's doing it a little. She's gonna have to tone her own self down in a little bit.
Right. Okay, I'm getting an echo. Um, Tommy meet with the men to eliminate a woman. They feel like Dominique gives sister vibes. It's time to send a lady home. Dominique and Sharice are called back to the front, but Dominique this time has to come. Her time has come to an end. And actually, I think Sharice should have been the one to go home instead of Dominique. Dominique says she's in most of the guys there are younger and they're not ready for a 42-year-old. So she took it like a champ and she left, but I think she was disappointed. But I think that Cherie should have been the one that went home instead of Dominica.
Yeah,
So what do you
yeah.
think about that? What are your reactions on that?
I think they should have kept Dominica a little longer too. But the guys had started saying, they didn't say anything bad about Dominica, but they were saying, I'm getting a sister vibe and a friend, like one of the guys vibe from Dominica. That's what the guys was saying. Nothing bad, but I still think she should have stayed more than Sharice. Sharice gonna be out there, I'm telling you.
Right. What do you think about the thumbnail?
The what, hon?
Our thumbnail.
Oh, I like it. I like
Yeah,
it.
it's
Nice.
bright. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
bright. I thought it was nice, and but it comes out on the regular YouTube. It's missing some of the pieces to it, but I don't know. But anyway, I
It's
made that one up this morning. So
It's it's
anyway, let's.
it's coming a little. You made it at first. The pictures was bigger, but now you got them smaller with us side by side. I like that. Is that what
Mhm.
you're talking about? That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's time to send a lady home and Dominique and Sharice are called back to the front and Dominique has to go home and her time has come to the end. So now the power is in the lady's hand and they will send a man home. Swazzy and Jamel let him know she gives him what he dishes out. They have their dates. Swazzy has always had a girl. He's been single now for 3 years.
Hmm.
So he been single for 3 years. But Swazzy was with his daughter mom for 3 years. Swazzy is a fighter. He's a firefighter, EMT, paramedic, and he has a very good job. And he seems to have a good head on his shoulders. But he's been single, so he played the field, and he's now ready to love. You know, but I I I I think he's ready to love and he's ready to settle down if he finds the right female there. You know, I still think he has a little play in him. you know, but a person who pick him is going to have to deal with his hours of work, because
Right.
you know a firefighter, they some of them volunteer and their hours are long. They may work 3 days there and maybe 2 days home or whatever like that. So he's going to need somebody that he can trust, you know, because he's not going to always be home. So maybe that's why he's been single for the last 3 years. You know, a
Maybe.
trust. It could be a trust issue. You know, and that's just how I feel about that. What are your thoughts on it?
It's basically the same thing you said, because of his job, he get calls out all times of night and day. Sometimes he has to volunteer to go to other cities and every place, you know. So the
Mm-hmm.
woman that he gets got to understand his hours, got to understand when he do come home, he needs some rest before he can,
Right.
socialize with them. So they got to be an understanding woman. Who do you think would match him with that, though?
I don't know. I got mixed reactions. I'm not really sure because it's still early in the game. I think Kayla or Sharika would be more his type, would be his speed. But I'm not sure yet because it's still early in the game and we still getting to learn the people. Um, but Samson and Sharika has a date. Sharika tells Samson that he makes her melt. Okay, they also talk about her upbringing due to her dad being in the military, and she have a son named Prince.
Right.
Samson wanted to know how his upbringing is because of her father being in the service. Samson realized her son is an extension of Sharika, and is a they that it is a package deal. Sharika likes Samson a lot, but they seem to have a strong connection, and he understands her. And I think they if it you know, you can find someone that you can hit it off right from the start. You know, in the last episode,
Right.
the last season, our girl who finished at the end, that went to Mexico, Clifton and
Yeah.
Joy,
Boy.
they was first love. You know,
First
it was
sight. First,
for,
yeah.
you know, all
They
from
make
the
a nice
beginning.
couple, though. I think Sharika and Samson make a nice couple.
Mhm.
They look
Yeah.
good together, but they look good together. I thought they was kind of cute together.
Yeah, on the reunion of the last episode, Clifton gave Joy a key. Everybody thought he was gonna give her a ring, but
Right.
it was a key. And I mean, he every other weekend he was traveling back and forward to Mexico, but they was talking about having a baby. So um it is possible to find someone that you can really bond with and work out. But I look at Carmen and Donovan. They in the last episode, in the last season, they made it to the final and they went out. But I told you that Donovan and Carmen was not gonna last, and they'd have broke up already. You know, that's my phone. It never failed, the ringtone. Let me turn it off. Yeah, but it is what it is. So sometimes it work out. Just because you make it to the the final three, it don't mean that it's going to work. But like I was using that for an example, um how you can kind of read into the couple, because see, Donovan didn't Carmen wasn't his first choice. The woman that didn't show up, the younger girl, was his first choice, but she didn't make it. I can't think of her name. She didn't make it to the cabin. because she had car trouble in the
Oh, in
last
the last season.
yeah, in the
I know what
last
you're talking
season.
about.
You know, so Carmen and Donovan, the moved out of the state, and you know what I'm saying? So I
Wow.
still follow them because I follow this still I'm part of that group. So
Yeah.
let's get back into this. So Kayla, Mike, Swayze, Zoe, Jamela all went bowling. Sharika, people think that Brandy and Mike are a couple. He didn't want to put all his eggs in one basket. Alonzo and Sharika may have something blooming, but Kayla wants to kick it with Swazzy in a relationship. But she's been cheated on. She had been cheated on, you know. So this competition this bowling thing, the winner would get a kiss and the loser would have to do 20 push-ups. So that I forgot which one. I think Swazzy had to do the push-up. Which one had
Yeah.
to do? Yeah, Swazzy had to do the
Swayze
push-up.
had to do the push up, and Zoe
Yes,
got the kiss. But when they first put that out there, Swayze was like, "I'm not letting Uncle Zoe beat me out," but he did.
all the way, very much so. Yeah, so the ladies meet at the ladies' lounge to eliminate a man. Now it's time and it's to send a man home. There has been some kisses and some feelings going on. They are at the lounge because they are ready to love. So Looney will be back next week. She didn't have any symptoms. She just tested positive. So she's been quarantined and she'll be back in the in with the group in the next episode. So Tommy wants them to take the two bottom men to dinner. One will be saved and the other one will be sent home. So Mike and Devin are up for elimination. Devin was sent home. Mike gets another chance. What are your afterthoughts on this episode?
With Devin, um, I felt like he didn't really want to be there because he kept when they asked him questions, he was like, "Well, I'm not a very confident guy. I sweat a lot, and I don't want to, hug women when I sweat and stuff, So, and I caught that end of it, but other than him sweating a lot, because even when they showed them a lot, they was always wiping his face and everything. So
Mm-hmm.
I felt like he wanted to kind of go in a way. I really did, and then they didn't have nothing good to say about him. Really, I don't think nobody said they got into him or not. I don't think he even mingle enough.
Right.
So
Okay.
so
I hear echo. This has been Ready to Love season 6, and it seems to be going off. It seemed to be doing pretty good. I think we're gonna have fun with this one. It's gonna be a little bit longer because we got a bigger crowd. So we're down, I think, to 9 and 9. So 9 men and 9 women, or eight. I think it's 8 men and 9 women because one was sent home.
right,
He one left on his own, and
Kevin. That was
yeah,
Kevin.
and now they just sent another man home. So, yeah. So next week the ball will be in the men's court. They will be able to send a man. Well, actually, it comes on Friday at 8 o'clock on. So this week the ball is in the men's court. They will
Court.
send a woman home. So y'all watch it and it comes on at 8 o'clock. tell me your thoughts. What I need for y'all to do is hit that like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel so every time I upload, you know when I upload a video. It is so fun to have my BFF right here in my corner doing this show with me. I think she enjoyed just as much as I did. It was, to have her come back a second time really made me feel good. So, baby boy taking a nap, so she was able to get away, and I do appreciate it. Yes, I know I was a little late, but I had to get it written down. Y'all had to put out a lot of videos this week.
Yes, I know. I've seen them. Not
I'd have
all
put
of them. I'm
out
trying. I'm trying to catch
I'd
up
have
with
put
them.
I'd have put out a lot of videos last week, and y'all seen the Brad Loves Judy. So the Brad Loves Judy comes on tonight at 8 o'clock on We TV. Make sure y'all watch that. So next week we'll be able to talk about that. Prissy, thank you for coming on. It's been fun doing this with my BFF. And like I said, this has been Ready to Love. Y'all, again, I need y'all to hit that like button because it helps with the algorithm. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share this video so it can get the attention that it needs to get. Prissy, don't you forget to share it also. So y'all, with that, I say thank you, and I catch y'all on the next video. We talk to y'all later. Prissy, I'll call you in a minute. Y'all have a good one, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in